welcome everybody. We're here at the 2026 South African Safari with Band of Heroes and Dubula hunting safaris. And we're here with our veterans this year, Ken and Jeremy. And we invite you to come along and experience South Africa with them.
Well, gentlemen, first of all, welcome to the Band of Heroes Outdoors, to Ken, Jeremy, and Scott. Nice to have you back, and nice to have you guys with us. Welcome. I know last night chatting a little bit, this has been a dream of yours for both of you for some time, and yeah, it's great that you could have made it out here. And from Dubula Hunting Safaris, we're privileged and happy to have you guys, and we enjoy working with the Band of Heroes Outdoors. I think it's a great program, and yeah, let's have fun. We're here for the week. Most important to get out there, enjoy it, and like I said, have fun, lots of laughs. Yeah, and we look forward to the stories as we go.
Well, Jeremy, funny enough is I've spotted kudu kia and a young bull. There's a nice impala ram, and it looks like a blessed buck. Let's have a look if we can get a stalk on, and if we can have a shot at one. Welcome to Dubula Hunting Safaris, and all the best for the trip. Let's go.
Let's get her done.
Safety on. Well, that's part of hunting. That one got away, but that was a very nice big impala ram. So yeah, part of hunting that I love. We can't hunt them all or shoot them all. We have to put some time in. Let's get back. Yeah.
Definitely cagey, like the white-tailed deer.
Yes. You see him there?
Yep.
You're going to go on that shoulder and you just squeeze through on that shoulder. Load again for me. Okay, one in. Get on it. There, it's kicking. Tell me if you see it.
He's just laying there. He's kicking.
But you can see him, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, let's keep an eye on him. But what can you tell us for your first African animal?
Oh, that was perfect. I'm shaking. That was exciting.
No, listen, but that's what it's all about. It's not just about coming to the bush and shooting and, like I say, lighting everything up.
Yeah.
This morning we could have shot the black, but I was waiting for the blue.
Yeah.
Reason is because there's one big blue we're looking for. We got plenty of days, but we're specifically looking for the right ones to hunt, not just to kill or shoot.
Yeah.
We pick out the right ones. This ram was a perfect, nice ram, all by himself on top. You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
The ladies and the younger rams were all at the bottom, and we found the right one. Well, my friend, Jeremy, this is an absolute perfect on the shoulder. there's the shoulder. He was angled this way. That went perfectly in there. This is a beautiful, thick, look how thick, I can't even get my finger around it. Blessbuck, a nice old blessbuck ram.
That's awesome.
Congratulations on your 425 meter shot. That's about 450 yards, if I'm correct. And still in very, very, very good condition. But this, once you see the rings smoothing out like that, and we call this like second growth coming up. And this is an absolute beautiful one to shoot. These are scent lands. You see these scent lands? I'm going to squeeze it now. Look there.
Yeah.
You see that? So that's a scent land. So this guy doesn't actually smell like much. So he will go like your whitetail, and he'll mark on a twig or piece of branch or piece of bush. He'll rub this, and that scent land will go. And then they'll know if the next one comes past, hey,
This is
Jeremy's being here, and he's got some big horns, so let's hang out here. No, let's rather move. So very territorial, they like to mark their areas, and that is an absolute beautiful blessbuck. Happening in front of you.
You know, you put me on the sticks. I saw him through the scope. He was lying down there at first, and as soon as he stood up, you know, you asked me, you know, can you see him? You know, he turned sideways, broadside to me, and had a good shot. You know, dropped him one shot.
And you did not know how far it was until...
I did not know how far it was until you told me.
So, how far?
What, 425 meters or 464.7 yards?
That's it. So it was, it was from the opposite side of the valley to the other side. And what a great shot. Once again,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And a big thanks to a band of heroes getting you guys Purple Heart stars, am I right?
Yeah, Purple Hearts, yeah.
Yeah, coming over to South Africa and having the privilege to hunt with us.
Yes, absolutely. I said this is just a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm glad to be here to take part of it. No,
there were. Well, let's get back with your animal, but you've harvested a beautiful blessbuck. Well, Jeremy, part of the first animal that you hunt in South Africa. In Africa, we've got a tradition where we put some blood on your face. So this is where I'm going to bend down here quickly and give the exit wound a little bit of a squeeze here. And we're going to get some blood on your face. Sorry, my friend. At least it's not a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah. There you are. I like doing the proper thing. I'm not going to shake your hand with a bloody hand, but anyway. Congratulations on your first kill that you've had, and may there be many more.
Thank you.
Pleasure. See his back. Can you see him? Okay, we wait for him to come out in the open. Would you put it in that crease there on the shoulder? Yes, sir. I think you got him, my friend. I think you got him. Well done. Rocks down there. Let's go around. And the black mamba does it again. There we are. I can make it safe. You can load it, hold it, put the little one back in there for load. And there we are. Well, Jeremy, what a morning we had. And at the end of the afternoon, with the heat, we decided to come out and looking for whatever we can see. And we managed to find a bachelor herd of impala, and after looking for a while, this guy came, stepped up amongst the trees and bush while he's feeding. We waited quite a while to get this guy, huh, Jeremy?
Yep. We had to wait till he came out of the bush to step out into the clearing in order to get a good shot.
So once again, like I said, it's all about looking for the perfect animal. Once again, the perfect shot. And you went up the front leg and you made a great shot on the shoulder and it went straight down. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let us get this guy all loaded up and let's go carry on for the afternoon before this rain catches us.
Sounds like a plan. What can I say? South Africa has been an absolutely incredible experience. Never in my life, in my wildest imagination, did I think I would have an opportunity like this to come to South Africa and hunt these animals. It has been an incredible experience. The people here, the scenery here, the environment here, the animals here have been absolutely stunning. And if you can see the background and see where we're at, it's just absolutely amazing and beautiful here. I can't thank Band of Heroes enough for the opportunities they provide to the veterans. I hope that more veterans take advantage of these opportunities. It's a great organization doing a lot of good things for veterans, providing them opportunities like this, and I'm absolutely grateful for it. You know, Dubula hunting safaris have been amazing. The people here, they treat you like family. It's an absolutely incredible environment, and I couldn't ask for anything better.
So, Ken, we've come up right to the back end of the property, up onto these high ridges towards the mountains. A little bit misty. Didn't think it would be as misty, but I'm sure it'll just clear and come in and clear again as the day goes on. Last week I was hunting up the side of the property and saw quite a few really good kudu, so that's what we're after today. It's a little bit cooler than I expected, but once we go down into these big draws, into these big valleys, we'll find out very soon if it's going to be worth our while to stick around.
Okay.
If it's a bit cold, then everything will be sitting quite tight, so within the next half an hour we should see if it's going to be worth it or not. So if it is, we'll stay, and if it's not, then we go somewhere else and keep on hunting. There's more than enough property to find some more animals. But let's just take a peek over here. Bob Eagle Eye saw the kudu from way up on top of the mountain. They're in a big open flat called Blesspluk Flats. It's a really nice bull. He's lying down with another one. So we're going to leave Bob here just to keep an eye on it. And then we're going to make our way, try and get in close enough. The only thing is now we've got to be worried about is bumping into something we don't know that's ahead of us. So let's see what we can do. But yeah, he's definitely worth going after. So let's see.
Awesome, let's get after it.
Safety forward. Got him. Safety on. Okay, you ready to go? Squeeze when you're ready. On the shoulder. Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah, oh, yeah, shoot. Shot. To reload. Reload. Hit him just. And out. There we go. Get on the sticks again. There he goes there. You see him? Shot him a bit back. Okay. Can you see kind of where your shoulder is?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to squeeze one off into there. That'll do. They say it's only official once you put your hands on the horn, so. Yeah, a little bit back, but that'll do. He's a very nice impala. Sure. It's a beautiful impala.
It's beautiful.
They are one of the most. How can I say? Their conditions are always very pristine. I don't know. They never look untidy. They're always real clean, well kept. So yeah, they are very, very pretty. And this one is.
He's beautiful, man.
It's a very, very good. Very. Ken, yeah, we are with the elusive impala from yesterday afternoon. The same one we spotted from behind the lodge. Like I said, my secret spot where everybody laughs at me. We sit behind the boma.
Oh, yeah.
We look over the beautiful ridge behind us, and often provides us with, well, especially for me, it's been a very, very good little pantry, as I like to call it, in the afternoons. Unfortunately for us yesterday, he gave us a slip. Didn't see us, just kept on moving and went down too low, so we couldn't find him again, and the light ran out. But had a tough morning chasing kudu, as you got to realize how challenging kudu can be.
They are. They
Yeah.
are very.
Yeah, they don't get big and wise for nothing. And then came back a little bit earlier than we expected, and I said, well, let's go sit out behind the boma and have a look, and we bumped into Mr. Impala, the same one from yesterday. So I think after you had shot him, I think I said to you, revenge is a dish best served cold. So,
yeah.
and as it is, beautiful Impala, and like you said, they are magnificent.
Well, again, Ricky, thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, like the skin, like you said, they are beautiful, beautiful animals. Very, very underrated. They are pretty, and they're always in pristine condition whenever you see them, and it would make a fantastic trophy for you to take back home, and then hopefully many, many memories every time you see him and you walk past him, or if you look on your phone. That's what hunting's about: having good adventures, having good company around the fire, and just being out and enjoying the outdoors. It's been fantastic.
My experience in Africa has been nothing short but amazing. I have dreamt about this hunt since I was a young boy, and I will take more from here than I ever could.
Day 3, morning of the day 3. Got up a bit earlier today to look for kudu. Kudu's on our menu, main focus today, but unfortunately the mist hasn't played its part, so we're going to just get into position. A little bit behind us there's a little elevated little cliff face that I like to sit on. Last week I saw a lot of good kudu in the area, so hopefully
the mist lifts sooner rather than later, and we can stumble onto a good kudu. So let's take a walk.
Yeah, sounds good.
Just on top of that little branch in front of his chest, top edge of it. See him?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, on the shoulder. Go when you're ready. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Very good shot. Okay, just stay on him. There he goes. There he is. Yeah, you'll go down now. It's a very good. It's a very good blue. Oh, you'll go down. If they don't run off and they turn around like that, then you know. And he lifted his shoulder up,
Yeah.
which is a telltale sign that it's gone in, broken the shoulder, and gone into the vital, especially the way he was quartering. But it's a very good blue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not trying to be a salesman, but that's a very good blue. There he is. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, did it. Yeah, that's a very nice blue. And you can see over here, when they get these, see a bit of a indentation over here?
Yeah.
Over here, and there's a bit of a chip here, maybe from fighting or rubbing, but you see how cracked they are?
Is this called the boss?
Yeah, these are the bosses. This bump here, where my hand is,
Yeah.
that's pretty much considered the boss. And like I said to you, it's a rule of thumb, if he's past the ears, that's just good, but there's still a little bit of light from the tip of his to the inside of his curl, and then when we measure them, it's the distance from the outside edge to the outside edge. So that's
awesome.
and that's how I kind of.
Do they start cracking with age?
They do. They kind of tend to be smooth when they're younger, like this, and then they get cracked up, and then once you see these big cracks, and you can see he's actually got, like that big ridge underneath.
Yeah.
That groove, that kind of tells you he's just a very old. He's almost grown to his full potential now. He's just getting old and cracked up, like a piece of wood almost, I suppose. Morning of day 3, as we said in the interview this morning, it was misty and we're looking for kudu, and this guy popped up.
Yeah, we couldn't pass him up. Like you guys were saying, sometimes you take what the bush provides, and today it provided one stud of a blue wildebeest.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I felt like a used car salesman this morning because we'd been chatting about the blue wildebeest or the slam, the springbuck, and I think you've made your mind up now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely changed already.
Yeah, and I think it's going to change again during the next few days that we've got left, because on your first trip it's always a kid in a candy store.
Oh.
You don't really know what to expect. You want to change, and you see something you like, then you see something different and something more and more animals, and it changes as you go on. But rightly so. I think taking opportunities in Africa are probably one of the best things that you can do, and like we did this morning, it ain't a kudu, but we were never going to pass it up.
No, and I appreciate it. Like, this is what I said to be a dream come true, and thank God I got somebody like you here, because to me, every one of these animals, you know what I mean, I can't judge them. They look the same size half the time for me, but yeah, you guys got the old eagle eye.
Yeah, but well done, good shot, and it's still very, very early in the morning, so it's not like we can't get a kudu. So we'll get this guy back into the shed and sort it out, and we can continue for a kudu, and hopefully, if luck stays on our side as it has this morning, we can get a kudu before lunch, and that'll just be the icing on the cake.
Oh, that'll be an amazing day.
Yeah, well done again. So this morning started out for a kudu, and we took our chances and bagged a beautiful blue wildebeest. So now we're going back to another area to look for a kudu that Ryan had spotted this morning. He was kind enough to send us a message and tell us where it was, but unfortunately we want to take our chances with the white blessbuck. As you said, we try and take what the bush provides us, and there was a beautiful white blessbuck we saw about 3 days ago, and I've just seen him now. So let's take a walk and see where he is, and hopefully we can get a stalk on him and a shot on him, and then actually eventually start actually trying to look for a kudu that we're supposed to. But let's take a walk over here. He's up on the side of the mountain, so we just go through these acacia trees and try and get some visual on him and see what we can do.
Yeah, let's do it. In the middle of the stomach?
Yeah. Perfect, on the shoulder. Sure, hit him. So yeah, good morning Jeremy. Once again this morning we had a good run yesterday and a lot of hard work looking for a warthog, but this morning we're looking for a red hartebeest. Behind us we should find them in the hills here. We have spotted some movement, so we'll make our way there, and all the best of luck. Up the front leg, on the shoulder, breathe in, take your time and just squeeze it through. I'll pinpoint left or right which one. Normally there are 2 or 3 or 4 of them. The bulls are much thicker, the horns together. The females are much thinner. So once we go out there and we can see what is what, then we can make a call and we go for it. All the best.
All right.
Oh, make sure you put the stick, that front leg, looking at the Yamakaze. I saw. Well, Jeremy, one thing I can tell you, we've had the privilege now for the 3rd year of having the Band of Heroes outdoors with us, and my word, I've met some true men, some true hunters and guys that really enjoy the outdoor. And a big thanks to Band of Heroes Outdoors for putting all of this together and making it possible for you guys coming here. Did you ever think you will be ever 2026 sitting here in South Africa doing what you're doing today?
Absolutely not. Like, without Band of Heroes providing these opportunities to the veterans, I never would have been able to do something like this. Like, they gave us a great opportunity. They're a great organization helping veterans. You know, being in the military, you learn your military brothers and sisters, you become a family.
Yes.
You know, and Band of Heroes is taking care of their families, their military veterans, and giving them opportunities like this. I said, this is something never in my wildest dreams would I ever imagined being able to be here to do something like this. And Band of Heroes made that happen, you know, for the veterans like myself. And you know, coming here in Dubula Safaris has been just absolutely incredible with what they've done and helped us with. Like, I can't thank them enough either. I said, you know, but again, Band of Heroes is just an incredible organization, you know, giving the veterans these opportunities, you know, to get together and stuff like that. It's an awesome organization.
Well, I think from our side, from Dubula Hunting Safaris, situated in the Eastern Cape of South Africa, it's only a pleasure having you guys here. And for us, it's all about showing the rest of the world. It's not about just the hunt, it's about the conservation, it's about choosing the right animal, coming out, and as you saw from day one, everything is done properly. It's a hunt, it's not just come here and shoot and off you go. But from our side and the rest of the team, I want to say you've had a very good week with us, and you have hunted some beautiful animals. Great shooting. One thing I can tell you, great shooting, and I'll shake on that, just saying, keep it up, and yeah, have a super trip back home, and for sure we'll see each other somewhere along the line when I'm that side in the States.
I hope so.
So, day 4, looking for red hartebeest. Day 3 yesterday, we went out looking for them. But I think the red hartebeest had their work cut out for us. So we managed to find a couple, but not what we were looking for. Mainly cows, red hartebeest cows, and we found some bulls, but they had the afterburners on. They took off to the area where they made the movie Top Gun in the mountains, so that was a no-go. So this morning, we're going to have a look if we can find them again on a different part of the ranch. And yeah, all the best of luck, and let us go have a look. On the shoulder. Yes. So he was somewhere here when we shot at him, yeah? And I saw him take off like in a bow. Well, my friend, a proper shot on the lungs. You can see the, look at the, congratulations, that is an absolute beautiful one. On the lung, I mean, look at that, absolutely beautiful. I must say 210 meter shot, that's about a 240 yard shot, and yeah, there's the exit wound over here, but thank you, my boy. And once again, great shooting. All the animals that you've hunted now, we've done it in the hunting way. Stop, stalk, look, get the wind right. They get away, we find them again, and it's the same as now. We took our time. I mean, we went quite far, walked up and down, and when we got the opportunity, the common blessbuck and the white blessbuck were going to show each other whose area is whose area, and it gave us enough time or gave you enough time to get a good shot, and you can see absolute beautiful one. Once again, there's the scent land. You see, look how juicy they are, and that's when they mark all the areas so the other rams know, listen, hey, this is my spot, not yours. Yeah. Well, Jeremy, what a day we had today. Like I said to you earlier, that's part of hunting. All of us, you know, you come out and you've got high expectations, and it's your first time in South Africa hunting our animals, and it's not as easy as it looks. You have to really get in, and this morning, as you know, we went out for the red hartebeest, and man, what a morning we had chasing those guys around and trying to get a shot and finding a ball and not finding the right one. But then, like hunting goes, you said, listen, Owen, what about a white blessbuck? And then we found the white blessbuck and about to shoot. Then I saw another blessbuck that came along. Then I saw another one that came along, and out of the three, I said, don't worry about the first one, take that one. And at the end, they all ran away and we lost out. But that's part of hunting. This afternoon after lunch, we came out and we spotted this guy, and he really gave us a good run for our money. And we managed to get up on his blind side, and when he got a little bit too comfortable, he started fighting with another blessbuck ram, and that's where you came in. What can you tell us about your shot?
You know, he wouldn't stay still for us at first, and we had to keep moving, and then that other blessbuck ram caught his attention,
yeah,
kind of distracted him, and we were able to set up and take that shot.
And as you see, they're just like us men, where there's a lady involved and there's two men involved, there has to be a winner.
Yeah.
And same as when it comes into rutting, same as your animals back home, they'll stand off and they'll hit horns together and just show a little bit who's the bookman, who's the main guy. But nevertheless, a great shot, 210 meters, that's about 230 yards on the shoulder, and went about 15 yards and went down in a ball of dust. But nevertheless, let us get some photos done. And
Day 6. Started out early this morning for some warthogs, but unfortunately the weather didn't play its part. It was pretty chilly this morning, probably the coldest morning we've had. There was just nothing moving, so we left the other property we hunted on this morning, came back to Mulweni and on the pursuit of a blessbuck. There's some blessbuck in this big flatted area in front of us, so let's see if we can put a stalk on you and see if we can find a good male and put one in the salt.
Yeah, hopefully we get them down.
that's a very good place like this. Yeah, he's very, very good. Perfect shot placement. What's this? Oh, it's just a scar. There we go. It's very nice. Very, very nice.
I didn't realize how much
Thick.
mass they have.
Yeah, they do.
Now, do all the animals have those like sun clams right here?
Not as many, not all of them, but those most certainly do. Yeah, and you see they've got like a little bit of a grub that stays in the nasal cavity. If you take the skull off and you put it into the cold room, the freezer room, they actually come out. There's like a little grub.
Yeah.
It actually stays in the nasal cavities. It's a bit weird when you see it, but that's why. Yeah, they say why they snort all the time.
Man, these things are pretty.
Yeah, and it's just you'll see the difference between male and female. Obviously, the thickness of the horns.
Yeah.
But just this milky ivory colour.
Okay.
It's just the males are the only ones that get it. So
Okay.
when in doubt, just you just look for
the lighter.
the ivory butterscotch kind of colour, and telltale sign that it's a male. Ken, yeah, a little quick stalk that we planned turned out very fruitful.
Yeah.
Blessed back in hand. We were a little bit fortuitous that they didn't run off. We were laughing that we didn't really want to walk too much. Well, not to walk too much, but we wouldn't walk silly and just in no direction. And we almost drove the truck too far. But plan worked, and we got into these thick acacia, and this ram came out from nowhere. I think he came from over the ridge to his demise, and gave us a little window of opportunity between the acacia, and the shot was perfect. I don't think you could have shot it any better.
Yeah, I enjoy just watching him. This has been one of my nemesis on this
it
trip.
has. Yes, it has.
So I'm glad to finally get one.
Yeah, and very well done. And I think if I'm correct, we've got one more left, and then it'll be the safari closed.
Yep, that'll be the end of my list then.
Yeah, we're good. And let's hope it stays as fruitful. And I look forward to the last one.
Me too.
Ken, Band of Heroes Outdoors, the organisation that puts so much together for you guys. It's our second safari with the organisation. The last one was absolutely fantastic. It was, I think I said last time in the interview that it was a bit of just puts everything into perspective, and how life can change, and how fortunate we are that we are able to do what we do, and not to take anything for granted. I don't know, what is it meant for you? What have you experienced so far since you've been here?
Well, for me, the Band of Heroes Outdoors, it's nice that we have some organizations that'll provide hunts and trips for us vets. And for me personally, it's nice not to feel forgotten.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I've chatted to a few people from the military before, and military background, whether it's any service, whether the police, and it's nice to have a little bit of recognition.
Yeah. It is at times. Yes.
Yeah. Not that you want it,
No.
but it is nice to know that.
It's nice to know that somebody knows we're still here.
Yeah. And your experience so far in Africa, I know you said it's been a bit of a boyhood dream and finally reality is, I know the first 2 days, or the 2 days leading up to the trip, you didn't sleep. I don't think you slept much on the plane, and
I got
the first
3
night,
hours.
the first night you most certainly didn't have much sleep. But after that, everything's reality now. What have you experienced? What has been a bit of a standout for you? What's going to be one of those everlasting memories? Can you maybe just tell me what's stood out?
Well, I can tell you every one of the hunts will be a lasting memory for me, but I'd have to say number 1 would be chasing that gray ghost, the kudu. See all these failed stalks and stuff with all the animals that are around. There's so many eyeballs, but man, is it rewarding.
It is.
Yes.
And I think we've joked about it. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and we were fortunate enough to have the last laugh. Actually, unexpected to find the kudu after doing all the hard work. We kind of had switched off and switched out and gone to another property to maybe target some other species, and that's hunting. You never know what comes.
I know. Just happened to be luck on our side while we were trying to look for a fallow deer, and out pops a kudu.
Yeah, unexpected, and then also with Dubula hunting safaris. I don't know what your first impressions. It's your first safari, but I mean, can you
first safari? But I can tell you, top notch. The food has been amazing. The people here are so inviting. All the PHs, extremely knowledgeable. It's just been honestly amazing.
Well, good. I'm glad that we've been able to help you in your journey and your once in a lifetime trip. And I've said it to a lot of people before. People always say, I'd like to do it once and once only and get it ticked off. And I assure you, you'll be thinking of it for a long time to come. And I'm almost positive to say that you will be back. It's never normally a once-off.
After my first animal, I've been just thinking about how I can get back here.
Which is good. So, I mean, it just means that everybody, when it comes to Band of Heroes Outdoors and Dubula Safaris and me as a guide and everybody here, just means that everybody's doing their job and it's done well and everything's been top notch. And it just puts a feather in our cap as well to make sure that we can carry on and continue another 3 or 4 of these to come.
I just seen the trees going all crazy. He's not going to be crazy like that unless he's rolling around in it. So 170 yards.
What's that?
170 yards.
Oh, really?
He was kind of I think he kind of noticed us because he's quite focused on us.
Ken, I think finally we got to that chapter where we can close the book, and I think everything's come to a bit of an end. We were supposed to look for a warthog this morning, and I think you changed your mind. Well, I think you had said quite a few times that, maybe we shoot another impala. And I was trying to get you to tick another box, but here we are. We left the warthogs this morning and came back, got a blessed buck this morning, and it's been a great day. And finally, you convinced me to shoot another impala. And it's one of those things, you can never get tired of shooting them. They are sleek, they are always in immaculate condition. They are always a challenging hunt, and the proof is in the pudding. We've got him in Impala number 2.
Yeah, Ricky, I can't thank you enough, man. Like, without you, you know, you helped me complete my list and close the chapter of a boyhood dream.
Good, I'm glad. I can only glad to be a part of it, and I think we haven't chanced anything with time and effort. I think we've been pretty much the first to get out every morning and pretty much the last to get in every night. So I can say with great joy that tomorrow I think we can sleep in. So it'll be
get a break.
Yeah, so it'll be great. And yeah, chapter closed, and have a few drinks tonight and just go over the memories, and yeah, it'll be great.
Well, gentlemen, yeah, we've come to the end of a great week. The last evening, it's been a fantastic week with Jeremy and Ken, and thanks to Scott and the Band of Heroes Outdoors. Always a pleasure to work with you guys, and this being our second hunt of the annual Band of Heroes outdoor hunt. And just want to say to Jeremy, it's been great having you. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have, and Owen. I talk on behalf of Ricky and Owen and myself and the team, and to Ken as well. I know this has been a dream of yours since childhood, and a dream of yours as well, Jeremy, and to finally see it come to life and for you guys to really experience it has been great. As I say always, I think it's a fantastic program, Scott, that you and the team are leading, and keep at it. And to you, gentlemen, yeah, hats off to you as well for where you've come from and what you've been through, and great to have shared a few stories this week. And I hope you've enjoyed your time with us, and we hopefully look forward to having you back in the future.
Yeah, and from our Band of Heroes side, you know, we just want to say thanks to Dubula Hunting Safaris and for making this just a fantastic week for the vets. And you know, we do this with the vets yearly to just show the appreciation we have for these two gentlemen with their Purple Heart vets, and just so you get to know them a little bit better. I'd like to start off with Jeremy and just give a little bit of a background of your experiences.
My name is Jeremy Boyce. I was a member of the U.S. Army Reserves. I retired in 2016 with just a little over 20 years of service. I was deployed to Iraq in 2003, 2004. I was wounded while pulling security on a convoy. It was August 31st, 2003, and an IED hit our convoy and ended up caused me a little trouble, you know. Came home from Iraq and recovered from the injuries, and went on to continue to serve for 4 years until I retired.
Thank you for your service. We truly do appreciate it. And so Ken?
My name's Ken Brazil. I was in the Army for 10 years. I was wounded in Afghanistan on October 5th, 2012, also from an IED. I'll tell you what, when I got the phone call from Band of Heroes Outdoors, the ironic thing was I was called on October 5th. So
The anniversary of
it's the anniversary of me getting wounded. Came back to the States, I recovered, and in 2022 I was fully retired.
All right. So yeah, that's incredible. Like I said before, I want to thank you both for your service. And one of the things that Band of Heroes does as an organization, we have these challenge coins. And like on the front of the coin, it says Band of Heroes Outdoors. On the back, it says part of the band and combating PTSD and veteran suicide through the outdoors. So I want to present you both with your challenge coins.
Thank you, sir.
And once again, just thank you so much for your sacrifices. And we take for granted a lot of times the people in our lives. I've known Jeremy for 10 years or so, and I never knew any of this was kind of his story. But it's really heart-wrenching to hear some of the stories, but then again, it's inspiring because you guys push through and make the best of it. So it's been an honor to share this week with you guys, and week I'll never forget. Yep.
You and me both.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And safe trip home, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yeah.